What's shaking, homies? So the new Innova Fox came out yesterday, and it was raining, so I didn't get a chance to play with it. But today we are at Lippold Park. I'm on the Crystal Lake Chain Rattlers. This is our home course. We got this in Star Plastics. This is the Star Fox. I got it in 175 grams, and we're just gonna try to play the course, see how it goes. It's a mid-range, a flippy mid-range. This is a pretty windy course. Hopefully I can get, maybe a little bit over in par. I'm shooting for par. That'll be the goal, just like we did in the racer video. But I'm not using a putter. I'm just using this. Everything, drives, mid-range, putts, everything with the Innova Star Fox. First hole, all these are par 3 here. So normally I do a hyzer route up this way with a stable disc, but since this is flippy, I'm gonna try to go straight at it and kind of just curve it in this way. We got a couple of the boys playing down there. But let's line it up, see what we can do. First shot with the Star Fox. Don't know what it's gonna do. Just gonna hyzer flip it. Hope for the best.
What a fox.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Hole 2, 277 feet. This one is normally a big sidearm shot, but I'm not very much of a sidearm player. So hopefully this disc I can throw it a little higher and let it pull in. So here goes nothing.
Oh, crap.
Well, I'll have to make that work. Sit. Okay, we should make that. Now, this is one of the hardest holes on the course. 423, but if you make it into either side of these trees, you're screwed. So, and it's way down there, like it's right there behind this tree. So a lot of guardian trees around it too. Oh, gonna have to try to hyzer it a lot. Hopefully it doesn't flip over because this is far. I gotta throw it pretty far. All right, not bad actually. I threw that almost straight up and down. It got pretty far. I think I'm in the fairway. All right, I got a lot of guardian trees, as you can see back there. So we're gonna have to try to take the Anheuser route, I think, and go around. I didn't give it enough. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard 3. I'm probably gonna take a bogey. Now we got hole 4, this hole. It's a shorty, I've aced it a bunch of times. But you gotta miss these guardian trees up front, and then there's a lot of trees, but it's basically, it's just straight ahead. Right there, with the freaking guardian tree right in front of it. So, let's see if we can blast it. Go in. Oh, long. But the right line, I like that. I thought I threw it to hyzer, and it actually pulled, kept turning, missed everything, and just went long. We should have an easy 2.
Come on, Johnny. What do you bet? For real.
All right, now we got the 2 windiest holes coming up. This one is 396 feet, just straight ahead, but straight headwind. And the other side we got like a side tailwind, I believe. There's a lake over here, Crystal Lake, and all the wind flows through from the lake and then through these fields. And this is a really windy course. You can't tell right now because there's not a bunch of trees in front of me, but it is very, very windy. So. I mean, for a mid-range, that's not bad. Our lie is right there. We still got a ways to go. But, I mean, I'd say we threw it about, I don't know, maybe 250, maybe a little farther, I don't know. It's like 396 hole. shit, the wind just took that. Well, that was horrible. Not the best upshot, so got a very far putt with the flippy mid-range and a headwind, so this is not going to go well. But we're parked. Just tapping in for 4. +2. All right, well now we go back the other way. So we're at +2 now. We got a lot of holes left, but yeah, in the woods, hopefully I can make up for it. This disc is very hard to throw on bombs. It's not really a disc that's made for that. This hole we have a tailwind, so hopefully that'll help us. But this one's, we got 504, way the hell down there, but just straight ahead. We do have a tailwind. You know, I am throwing a mid-range though, so let's see what happens. This is not that bad. Hopefully I can lay it up. I usually throw a stable disc from here, but gotta do with what you got, right? Oh, way too far. This thing goes far when I don't mean it to. Oh, another bogey. Hole 7, straight ahead. A lot of stuff in the way. We got to hit this first gap. We got a real tight gap, and it's tucked away back there. As long as we hit this gap, we're good. But that's the hard part. That's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, all right, let's go. We needed that. Out of my hand, I thought I threw it too high again. Woo! All right, well, after 7, we are +1. We got a lot to make up. These are the holes that I should be able to capitalize on. This next one I like a lot. This one, hole 8, 206 feet, big hyzer route. This just doesn't like the hyzer, and everything's grown in. I got to go all the way to the end and then off around. This doesn't really show it too well. It should be like and that way, but whatever. So here goes nothing. Gonna hit something. Not good. I am right there, and I need to go right there. Oh, way too hard. Alright, okay, that one had a little better roll than I was expecting. Hell, we squeezed out a 3. Alright, this hole I'm actually excited to try this disc on. We got hole 9, 229, par 3 like them all. But I aced this with my river, which was a very flippy disc, twice. And then I left that disc on hole 18 or something. Someone grabbed it, never called me. And I bought a replacement, but it just does not fly anything like my old one. So hopefully this disc might fill that slot that I've been looking for. That might be good. Going. Whoo! All right, this might be my new disc for this hole. Parked, we're right outside the circle. Should be an easy putt, even with this goofy disc. Have I told you guys I hate putting with this disc? Great mid-range. Well, it's like more like a fairway driver, but. Oh. Back to even, baby. All right, guys, we are halfway done, and my halfway assessment is this thing is more, and it's got sneaky distance. Like, it actually should be a 6-speed, maybe a 6.5 speed. I'm throwing it like it's a buzz or something like that on holes, and it's going farther. And then I try to like touch it, and it fades out too much. Where I feel like it really needs actually like more speed, but you need to know it's gonna go a little farther. It's gonna go more like a T-Bird 3, something like that even. I mean, or a Stalker. It's gonna go farther, kind of like that. I feel like it's definitely, yes, it's a 5-speed. It's like a 6.5, maybe even a 7-speed. I feel like maybe not just because the rim, but just how it is. So next hole, we gotta put the sunglasses back on. We are out of the forest for a hole or two. We're at hole 10, halfway done. We are back at even. We have a lot of hard holes coming up though, and a lot of it's gonna depend on if I hit trees or not. Okay, hole 10. pretty simple and normal, but it's really grown over the last season a lot of guardian trees, and just try to make it through the best we can. No, not terrible though. Oh, long again. See, that time. All right, hole 11, one of the harder holes. Not super far, a lot of stuff in the way, and you have to hyzer it at the end. It's really quite far down there. It's around here and around there. This disc is very flippy, so I'm gonna have to hyzer flip it really big. Oh man, that's not great. That's gonna be hard to find. Good news, bad news, guys. I found it. Bad news, it's in here. And not just like on the edge. Like I'm gonna have to I don't know what I gotta do. I don't even know where it is anymore. It is right, oh yeah, there it is. Way tucked in there. So I gotta throw it out of there to there. So here goes nothing. I'm gonna put the camera by the basket. Well, that'll be a 4, guys. Shortest hole on the course, right there. But it is kind of tucked around. It's hard to see from here. Like, from the pad, you can't see the basket. So I'm going to throw a forehand, and hopefully it just flips over right in. This might be a great shot for this hole. Let's find out. Not terrible. All right, not the closest putt, but I could probably make this. If I had a putter, I could. With this, hopefully. Got it. Okay, next we got 13 par 3, like them all. Only 160 feet, but this one's got more trees than any of them. And some really crazy routes you got to take. Normally this is a stable route. You throw a stable disc this way, get it to hook in. Here we're gonna have to just kind of do the same thing. I could try to throw an Annie this way, but I'm not that. That's really hard. We're gonna try to just baby it because this disc goes farther than I'm usually expecting. A little hyzer, hope for the best. Not terrible. There. We gotta go to there. Nope. Looks like we get a 3. All right, we might have the hardest hole on the course coming up right here. We got hole number 14. This used to be all swamp, but over the last couple of years it's dried up. And it's just way down there. Tucked around right there. But you gotta miss all these trees. And to the right is the tallest grass you'll ever see. And this disc likes to go right. So I'm gonna actually just baby this and try to make it out on the fairway somewhere and then go from there. All right, that's all I'm trying to do. Perfect. Right, right on the fairway. This over here is what I was talking about. You do not want to go in there. There's ticks, bugs, it's wet. It's just not fun. No, keep turning. Not good. Roll out, roll out. Oh, thank God. Go in. Oh, no way. Par saver. Whoo! All right, we are starting to get the hang of how to putt with this thing. The one thing I'm still touchy on is how hard to rip it to make it turn over and how far it's going to turn over. That's going to take some trial and error. But so far, I am liking the disc. We are shooting pretty well. And here's the next hole. All right, 15, just way down there. Not even way down there. But you do not want to go in the woods on the right. You don't want to go in either of them. The ones on the right, you're taking a 4 or 5 if you go in there. It's so thick. It's so hard to get out of there. Oh, thank God it kicked out. All right, see if I can chip it up for 3. Hopefully I don't take a 4. The wind's really starting to pick up. Oh, terrible. Oh, thank God I hit that tree. Whew, whew. Thank God I called that guy. And we are parked. All right, hole 16. This is one I really like. I'm nothing too crazy, nothing too hard. I'm just some guardian trees, you know. I keep expecting this to be flippier than it is. We have a really strong tailwind now, so that's probably it. But I don't know. I keep over hyzering it, thinking I need to, otherwise it's gonna burn. Yeah. So other than that, I'm still figuring out, but I am liking it. All right, another little pitch and putt shorty. Should be good for a mid-range. Normally I go stable and I try to hook it in. As you can see, the basket's down there. Not too far. But yeah, I try to hook it around, but maybe I'll try going Annie. I don't know, I gotta look at it for a second. I might try going hyzer, I might try going Annie. All right, I'm just gonna go straight at it. I'm gonna try to go under these trees and hopefully go straight at it. Too hard, way too hard. Oh my God. Good bounce. Tricky to putt with this girl. All right, last hole. I don't even know what freaking all right, last hole. I don't even know what my score is. I got eaten alive by mosquitoes and it's on the screen, but we're doing pretty good. But this hole will be a little tricky. It's way down there. And it's tucked around, but there's a guardian tree on the right. So if you try to throw something flippy and have it do like a big, Anheuser S curve, usually you hit that one. So we're gonna have to really try to low flip it in here or something, or try to roll it. I don't know. That might be money. Come back. Okay, that's not bad. This thing is no mid-range though. I'd say this is like a fairway driver. Right, actually not bad. I mean, we got to go right there. Definitely threeable. Hard too, but not bad. Come on, come back. All right, we can make that. Oh, we parted. All right, final thoughts after 18 holes with the new Star Fox. I like it a lot. Not something I would throw all the time. I do feel like this is more like a 6.5 speed, even maybe 7 speed. It goes a lot farther. When I was on my mid-range shots, I kept overthrowing it. I only threw like 1 or 2 little flicks. I'm not really a sidearm thrower. In both those, I overthrew it, and it just, But it did have that nice, really nice turnover, and it will hyzer flip to flat if you rip on it. I didn't have any of my throws turn into rollers. A couple times in a tailwind, I didn't get it to turn over at all. We're at 15-mile-an-hour wind, so this is pretty strong. But I was expecting it even in that to still turn over. So it does have that stability, and it fades. I think the numbers, at least on this one, are pretty true. I watched a lot of other people's reviews. Maybe they had bigger arms than me, but theirs were like turning and burning. This one's 175 in the blue. This first run, I don't know. This is pretty good. I like it. I think it's very similar to like a Discraft Meteor. I'm gonna have to play with it more, but I think for $20, it's a great disc. So definitely check out the Innova Star Fox.